What's going on, everybody? It's the Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric, and we're here at the end of the night. And Raptors came away with a good victory tonight. Let's see what the rematch looks like Tuesday in Orlando. But I'm going to turn it over to my brother Alex. He's been talking to everybody tonight. Talking to Nurse, talking to Clifford, talking to Magic players, Raptors players. Brother, take it away, man.
All right, well, thank you, sir. I asked Coach Clifford where this escaped or got away, and he mentioned it was the rebounds and it was the turnovers. Once the turnovers started, they put themselves in a hole they couldn't climb out of. When I talked to Coach Nurse and asked him about Utah Watanabe and Bembry, he's like, yeah, they were banging down low, and he had to do what he had to do because he didn't have OG or Norman. Watanabe was 3 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 total, 11 points. His plus minus was negative, but only because he was collected minutes. He played 9. Now, as far as Bembry is concerned, he's looking forward to having a bigger role, but that's completely up to the coaching staff. But between Bembry and Utah Watanabe, they scored 23 of the bench's 44 points. The Toronto Raptors bench outscored the Orlando Magic bench 44-38. When I spoke to some of the Magic players, they talked about consistency. They can't get down into a hole like they did in the half and then start to shoot right in the second half because they're already down. Being outscored by the bench 38-44 and being out-rebounded by 6, most of those were offensive rebounds. They're second-chance opportunities, so they couldn't really recover off of that. Vucevic has been the mainstay. He's staying upright and he's staying positive, and he did have 5 players total in double figures, but they need more from the bench. And Aaron Gordon going down with an injury doesn't help matters worse because they're already missing Jonathan Isaac, Al-Farouq Aminu. We all know Markelle Fultz is not with the team right now, and Michael Carter-Williams is day-to-day. So this team desperately needs to get healthy.
So let me ask you a question, Alex. When I look at this team, the biggest thing for the Orlando Magic for me has always been rebounding. And I know tonight it was only a difference of 5. But then I flip it over to the Raptors and I say, okay, they've played 20 games basically. For a 62-game schedule, you are now a third of the way through the season. You got to give me some expectation because quicker than you think, we're going to be on that halfway mark. And typically with the Magic, they do well in the first half. But then that second half, you kind of see a bit of a decline.
I would like to agree with you, but I can't. And here's the problem why. The Orlando Magic has been riddled with injuries, while Toronto had to get its footing down in the city of Tampa. You have a Canadian team who's migrated and lived down in a hockey arena to try to play their basketball games. And to think they've been on the road more than they've been at home. So once they start to get acclimated, they're now both 8-12. Well, actually, the Magic is 7-13. Toronto is 8-12. Now that they're actually settled and they can start to go on a run, Toronto can get back into the mix of the playoff picture. Because you got to think, it's 7-10 this year for the Eastern and Western Conference. So all they have to do is play some more 500 ball, play some defense like they did tonight. Watanabe had quite a few blocks, 19 minutes. I look for him to get some more playing time. And as far as Pascal Siakam, he doesn't need to shoot threes if he's scoring 30 points and his team is being elevated. Of the 71 points from the offense of the starters, he had 30 of them. So I don't give a darn if he's got a 3-point attempt or not. They're winning.
Fair enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us for the Magic Perspective / Raptors Report, which I made Alex Fleming alongside Eric Wilson. It's Super Bowl week, ladies and gentlemen. Expect to see a lot from the two of us beginning tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. And as our man Fago Franklin says, it's go time.